Good morning, builders, and welcome to day 20 of building an AI company from scratch. Different setting, different background than always. I'm at my uncle's house. That's where we spend every Easter, basically, to mainly do lunchtime. We spend Christmas here as well, but like for 3 days. So yeah, tradition, family time. That's what today is gonna be about, essentially. I will still be back in a few hours, so I'll be able to do some work, and I don't have heavy tasks that I planned, so I guess it's gonna be uploading video from yesterday, day 19. It will be working on the Discord a little bit. Mainly that, nothing too heavy, or at least kind of prepare for what's to come from Tuesday on, where I'll be back in full lock-in mode. So, yeah, good food, good company, some family time. I don't spend a lot of time with my family, like overall, but when it happens, it's usually for the whole day or half a day. Um, so, yeah, I like it. I use it as a way to disconnect from everything else and kind of recharge as well. Oh my god. It's hard to eat this much. That's what happens. I'm Italian, you have to eat. When there's family stuff, you eat even when you don't want to eat anymore. This is more classical of southern Italy. I'm from like the south. So yeah, if my nonna doesn't see me eating, she thinks I have something wrong, that I'm not happy or I don't love her anymore. So that's a standard in Italian families, right? So yes, I have to eat. So, despite food making me super sleepy, that's a side effect that always fucks with me. I was still able to do something, at least somewhat useful, which was uploading the video and also being the reply guy a little bit, connecting with the community, and watching. There's a process that I do especially on weekends, which isn't too heavy in terms of like difficulty and complexity of a task, but it's useful, which is study my competitors' content. Competitors, or in general even people that aren't within my niche, but I really admire, and I want to structure content based on the way they do it. So I think today will be that type of day, and I'll just keep going like this, unless there's any major like spark of inspiration that I want to act on fast. But that was supposed to be a slow day since the beginning, so I will just let it be. I guess the most important outcome of this day will be to prepare for Tuesday, and from Tuesday on, considering tomorrow I'll be out all day. So let's get it done, and I'll catch you guys in the daily recap. Daily recap, let's go. If you don't know, this part is structured into 3 sections. The first one is community feedback, where I interact with your comments mainly. So if you want me to get back at you with feedback, help, suggestions, anything, just leave a comment and I'll do that tomorrow. Second part is data track. So I see how much the situation changed from yesterday in terms of profit, balance, followers, progress, networking, all of that. And third is strategy. So I think about what I can do next, what I did today on a high level, what things I can try or remove, and in general, brainstorm. So let's start with the community feedback. Ori Fintech YMC says, what do you guys talk about in the Discord? I'm making an app and need people to bounce ideas off. What are you guys building? Thanks for the question. So the Discord is called Vibe Builders. It's the whole name of the community. We also have a community on X for posting public stuff. And it's all about builders. I am carefully selecting who can join, not literally getting everyone in. So I'm being kind of repetitive on this, already mentioning this a lot, but I have a lot of new people coming, so that's why I do it. But essentially, we're giving a place to builders to basically thrive in and bounce ideas off, exactly as you said, advices and suggestions, test. So if you have an app that we can test, we test it and give feedback. And yeah, also help for building itself, because we have designers, we have engineers, marketers. So if you need help in a specific part of that business or app, you can, you have the people that are active because they chose it, like they chose to be active in there. And so that's how you grow. And you can grow faster than maybe just posting your efforts and hoping that someone sees it, which works perfectly fine. You should actually build your own brand and build it in public. But if you know there's a centralized place where people hang out and those people happen to be what you need, then why not getting the most out of it, right? We have a specific section where you can also post the progress you make, like every day or every milestone about the app, to keep us updated, and yeah, chime in when we feel like it, even when you don't ask. So yeah, that's in a nutshell what the Discord is. If you want to join, drop another comment in this video or send me a DM and we can talk. Federico says La Remontada. He's referring to the football match that me and my friends played. We were terribly losing it until we actually won it. So yeah, pure Real Madrid style. Federico, it was actually great helping Bill the other day with his lead magnet. Would love to see the end result or jump on a call to help me. But what you said is right. This is what you guys can expect from this community. Exactly, Udi. If you're still watching, that's a practical example of what happened. So you can go watch day 19 to see a practical example of what you can expect in the community. Noobmaster, as always, Marvel fans. Yeah, huge Marvel fan. I have, you can see in my videos when I do them, I have a lot of Funko Pops. I have a whole side of the room with Marvel Funko Pops only, displayed in a specific way. I have this big ass Daredevil one. I also have a Daredevil tattoo. So yeah, I have two Marvels tattoo, Daredevil and Moon Knight. Moon Knight is my favorite Marvel character. And the question is actually about that. Bro, you got some crazy tats. Any special ones? Did it hurt the ones on your chest? Never got a tattoo in my life. I think the one that hurt the most in terms of pain on the spot is this one here, the side of my hand. Which, yes, it's a hand tatted on another hand, yeah. It's literally almost no skin, and the bone isn't like bone, it's a very soft bone, right? And yeah, I think you have nerve here. It was very bad, but fortunately it wasn't like a lot of time on that part. As much as on my back, I got like two hands representing yin and yang, and there's a lot of dark parts, like, so you have to go with multiple needles, multiple times, because it's a very stretchy part. So I was bleeding a lot. So that was harder to sustain because it was a longer exposure to pain, let's say. But generally, no, the one on the chest didn't hurt, almost not at all. In the middle of the chest it does, and near the nipples, I would say. But other than that, it's, I don't do like heavy dark work tattoos. They have some fades, some small lines. It's not that heavy for the most part. So yeah, I know there's a lot worse pain from tattoos that you can't sustain, like doing a very dark tattoo with a lot of black parts on your chest. That hurts as fuck. That hurts a lot. Now let's do the data tracking. So day 20, balance remained unchanged, still minus $580. That's what I spent so far. Followers, it made me laugh because it's literally the same amount of followers growth we had yesterday. 70 followers in total. The only difference that we gained a bit more on X and YouTube and a bit less on TikTok. However, that TikTok video that had like 8,000 views now has 20,000. But I guess it's gonna slow down soon because we grew 52 followers when like in the first like 10k views and a bit less in the second half of the views. That's just my assumption, but we'll see how that goes. The total, by the way, is still, as I said, plus 70. So 140 followers in 2 days. Not bad. Progress though is bad, like as expected, you know. So nothing to blame, really. Posted on all socials and touched grass, spent time with family. I count that as progress because it's I don't take that for granted, basically. Networking, connecting with a few people, and networking is basically the section in which if I talk with you on X, the highlight of our interaction is going to be here. So I do a lot more networking than this, but I use this to also keep people I get in touch with kind of accountable in a way, or it's also a strategy to generate more views, I guess. We'll see. Journaling is the last thing I do, but before we do that, some strategy. Now, I usually do strategy for the day after, but tomorrow will be, as you know, completely off. Like, if this video was super short, tomorrow's will be probably the same length because it will just last more in terms of maybe clips we do, but it will be literally a vlog. So no progress about AI at all, but I won't skip a day. The only case in which I'll skip a day is after day maybe 300, 400. Once money will be flowing a lot, and maybe I'll do just multiple days in one video, unless something changes in my content strategy and I still keep sharing everything, but maybe live streaming, maybe week by week instead of day by day, who knows. But still, in terms of me documenting it and you actually watching what I did that day, you'll always see that. So that's my strategy. It's kind of like re-promising this to myself and to you guys, as well as Tuesday. Tuesday, I am 100% confident that you guys will be able to consume my same resources for the learning part, which means I'm actually going to get into the playground while I learn, because I know a lot of theory by now. I've been consuming a little bit of everything, and I've also been saving a lot in my second brain that I use on Fabric. I use this platform here. I kept doing a lot of like voice notes, capturing ideas, stacking all possible info, saving posts that are relevant and how I think those things are relevant, tagging them, and you know, that's basically accumulation time. Then it will be a retrieval time. So that's that. And when it comes to retrieval time, it will be just like retrieved, organized, sent into the Discord for you guys to consume as well. And I'll open up at least like NA10, start doing a few first automations because I need them, like not even for selling purposes. I know I can save even like 10-20 minutes of my day by implementing a simple automation. So just the fact of doing that gives me experience and speed in how fast I literally click buttons and add modules to NA10 and just move smoothly. So that will be the first practice I'll do. It will be Tuesday for sure. I have the whole day basically free. It's true that I will need to prepare some content again, because it's been a few days in which the only main content was content that I had prepared and now we kind of ran out of. With we, I mean me and my editor. So, and also because there's a lot of news coming out every single day about AI, and I wish I could do all of them super fast, but I only have one editor. I can already hardly afford the editor, right? You see the expenses right here. So yeah, that's a bit of content, which is always part of my day, a big part of my day. And the more we go, the more I'll delegate it. But for now, it's all good. And mostly build-in, at least for myself first, which I would say will be 70-80% learning rather than actual building. But still, it will have some practical things to it. So that's what you can expect on day 22. But for day 21, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and let's keep building.